You know what's sad about growing up? One day, you play a game for the last time, and you don't even realize it. There's no big ending, no big dramatic moment. You just close the game. Years pass by, every once in a while, you hear a soundtrack, or see an old screenshot. Suddenly, you remember exactly how it felt to play for the first time again. Not just the game itself, but who you were back then. These are the games I genuinely wish I could experience for the first time again. This game felt like summer. I don't even remember most of the races anymore. What I remember is driving through Australia while music played in the background. The sunsets, the highways, the rain at night. It felt peaceful in a way games almost never do now. Sometimes I'd get home from school and just drive around with no goal, without grinding and without trying to win, just driving. Back then, I didn't realize it, but those little moments were becoming memories. I would do anything to feel the atmosphere for the first time again. This game was pure childhood, like really childhood. Nobody cared about the story. We were just flying around in New York causing chaos for hours, unlocking random characters, destroying everything, and arguing over who gets to be Spider-Man. Somehow, it never got boring. Looking back, I think what made this game special was how simple everything felt. You came home, turned on the console, and for a few hours, literally nothing else mattered. No stress, no pressure, just fun. This game's atmosphere was insane. The second you entered Arkham, you could feel something was wrong. The rain, the silence, the hallways. It genuinely felt like you were trapped inside of a nightmare. As a kid, this feeling hit way harder. I still remember walking through certain rooms feeling uncomfortable for no reason at all. That's how immersive it was. A lot of games try to be realistic, but Arkham Asylum felt really emotional. Like the world itself had personality. I seriously wish I could erase my memory just to experience that atmosphere again. This game feels lonely, but in a beautiful way. Like sitting awake at night thinking about life while music plays quietly in your headphones. Everything about this game is temporary, and the craziest part is, the game knows that too. The blue colors, the nighttime sky, and the music. It all feels human. And by the end of the day, it leaves this emptiness inside of you that's hard to explain unless you've played it. Not many games can emotionally stay with someone like that. This game feels like memories with friends that never actually existed. Somehow, that sounds stupid until you play it. The small town, the friend groups, the random everyday moments. Everything feels warm about this game. By the end of the game, it honestly feels like you're leaving behind real people. That's what makes Persona so different from most RPGs. You don't just remember the bosses, you remember the conversations, the walks home, the late nights, the music playing through normal days. Persona 4 feels less like a game and more like remembering a time in your life. This game changed my taste in everything. Music, style, atmosphere, even how I viewed cities at night. Everything in this game was cool. The menus, the transitions, the LeBlanc coffee shop, and the rainy nights in Shibuya. Even studying somehow looked aesthetic. Underneath all that style, I think the reason people love Persona 5 so much is because it makes everyday life feel meaningful. And when the game ends, it honestly feels like saying goodbye to another life. The post-game feeling after finishing Persona 5 for the first time is something I genuinely don't think I'll ever experience again. Terraria felt endless, starting with absolutely nothing, and slowly building an entire world over weeks or months, mining for hours late at night, finding rare items with your friends, hearing the underground music while exploring the caves. There was always something new waiting for you, and honestly, some of my best gaming memories ever came from Terraria multiplayer. Just laughing at dumb stuff for hours. No competitive pressure, no sweating, just an adventure. I think that's why these games matter so much. Eventually, you stop remembering the missions. You stop remembering the objectives. What you remember is how life felt when you were playing them. And maybe that's what makes a game unforgettable. Not the graphics, not the reviews, not the awards. Just the feeling it gave you at the right moment in your life.